Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome to another challenge. Happy Halloween! And we're going to be playing us some R.E.P.O today in single player, seeing how far we can get all by our lonesome. So, to celebrate the Halloween season here, I'm going to be playing some horror-themed co-op games by myself, as that's just what we do around here for these challenges. So, we're going to be playing a little bit of R.E.P.O, and yeah, this is a game I played only really in multiplayer, so I don't know how this is going to go by myself. But if we jump in the game itself, you'll see it does have an actual single player mode here, so compared to some of the other games like Phasmophobia or Lethal Company, this is a little more designed to play either by yourself or with friends. So let's just go ahead and jump into a new game here. Let's see how this goes. The goal here is to collect loot, trying to get a profit, and depending on what's in the stage, you may have to get multiple different quotas. So we don't know what exactly we're expecting, but here's hoping it's not that much. So right away, we got this quota here for $9,716. That's a lot of money. Get this opened up. Got our map here so we can see exactly what's in the area. Got a cart, which will make things easier to move around. And now let's just start looking. So far, it's not really that much. We are in some kind of a greenhouse slash witch house. Fun combo. Our cart with us. Thankfully, if you put things in the cart, you'll see how much they're worth. But I don't know how easy I can lift certain things in the cart, like this cube. It's worth a lot. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. I'll bring this back, because I think I can move it on my own. Maybe? Kind of. I devalued it a little bit, but it's still enough to, well, get close to quota now. I can't put this in the cart. I can't lift it, but I have legs. So we're just going to push it. I bet you've never seen anyone play Lethal Company like this before. Or R.E.P.O, excuse me. I mean, if you could use Lethal Company too, that'd be hilarious. But to my knowledge, you can't really push things around with your body. There you go. I just need another $300 worth of stuff. There's a cup. That's not enough. Well, that is a start. We're going to put it in our cart. See what else is in here, which so far looking like nothing. I should be bringing the cart with me. There we go. That's actually enough. That's a diamond. You can see how much stamina you have at any given time here by the numeric value here. So the green number with the plus sign, that's your health. And then the yellow value with the lightning bolt, that's your stamina. And thankfully, the stamina does refill over time. You can see how much it's refilling. So it's very easy to figure out just what exactly we have on stamina. Put that in. Move back. We got a little extra profit there, so this is going to be helpful. But thankfully, this is the only extraction point we have, so we can just leave. So, pretty good first day. Go ahead and leave. There we go. So we got a decent amount of money we can play with here, and that's great. So, in between different jobs, we are taken to a shop. And while we're here, we can buy upgrades and also other items too. But right now, I'm just going to focus on the upgrades because nothing happened on first day. So I can buy a lot. So we got a sprint upgrade, crouch rest, which will give us back stamina faster, stamina upgrade. Got range upgrade, make it easier to grab things from farther away, crouch rest, health. I do think I want a speed upgrade being by myself. That is 8K. And then also, I can't afford range. And get a health upgrade, which I'm probably going to need because I'm by myself. So that is 12K. It's going to make more sense to have sprinting over range, although range would be pretty important for us to grab later too. That's all we can afford for now. So we'll head back into our truck and get out of here. So, not many upgrades we can get, but at least we got 2. So I'm gonna grab this, apply, and there you go. Like I was telling me how to jump, which really does not matter. I'm in a truck, I'm not doing anything. But yeah, space to jump. You can hit the Q button, which you couldn't even see, but you hit Q to ragdoll and just kind of collapse yourself, because we are little jelly bean style robot creatures, as you can see here by my character, and it's very weird looking eyes. But yeah, you can't really see me, unfortunately, when I move down like this. This is really a game that's meant to be played with multiple people, but I am going solo, so it'll be harder to see a lot of the different things my character does. Oh, we already got 2 things right here. That's cool. Let me grab the cart. A little bit closer to me. You can use the scroll wheel on your mouse, because I am playing this on mouse and keyboard, just as a heads up. You can just scroll wheel on your mouse to get things to move closer or farther away from you. I'm going to grab this and move it closer. Then I'm going to scroll away, and that'll put it in the cart pretty easily. I was playing this for quite a while when I was first learning how to play R.E.P.O with some friends, and I did not know about the scroll wheel trick, and that makes a pretty big difference, especially for getting things in your cart. Now I'm going to put this stuff just right in the extraction point instead of getting it in the point with the cart, because I want to use the cart for more things now. So now the cart's empty, meaning I can get bigger items in this cart. And, oh, crap. Okay, well, I didn't know how else I was going to get the diamond out. Nothing here that I can see. Oh, I want the cart for that, because something tells me if I grab that vase the wrong way, it's just going to fall off the toilet. Who puts a vase on a toilet? Like, that doesn't even make any sense feng shui-wise, and it's also super impractical, because there's no way you're picking that up without cracking it. There we go. Nice and gentle, because again, I do not want to crack that vase. Oh my god. Oh, that's bad. Look at him. We gotta look at that guy. That is very terrifying that we ran into an enemy this soon. I like to think of that giant baby, almost like it laughs at you like a baby. It's not a baby. But I like to think of that creature like an Enderman. Oh my god, it has a gun. I'm trying to shut the door. Shadow Child is what it's called. That's what has the gun. Crap. I had a feeling he would shoot me getting back in the truck. I was wanting to hide and there was no hiding spot. Well, that sucks. I was gonna say, the Shadow Child I like to think as an Enderman, because it looks like an Enderman from Minecraft. So I only had 1 day to do anything. So now I get to play the loser's game, but the problem is, this is a multiplayer related thing, so I just instantly die. Well then. At least I had 1 good day. This is better than nothing. Try again. Back to level 1. So all those upgrades I bought are already gone, because essentially now we're starting a brand new run. The beginning here is a little bit easier at 8,000 compared to the 9,000 we had before. So now you have an idea of how this game works. We do need to be careful of how loud we're talking too, because this game does work with proximity chat. So a lot of games are doing this nowadays. Anytime you're talking here, this is how your other players can hear you, but in this case, single player wise, the creatures are going to be hearing me as well. So if I'm talking in an area that there is a monster, they're going to hear me, and that is not ideal. You can also type things too in this game, but if you do that, they will also hear you. So there's really no reason for me to ever use the chat feature in this, because it's single player, I'm not even going to bother. But you will actually talk out whatever you type in the chat box in this. So if you're using the text feature in co-op, it's still very risky. I'm gonna shut the door for now because that does have a treasure. Okay. Say, it looks terrifying. Serious? There's really nothing in this beginning section. Like, this is not a great start because there's no valuables anywhere here. Wow, this whole beginning is just barren. So I have to go down that hallway with the spider webs then. There's no other path. Thought I shut that. Oh, that's not great. Thought I heard something run. Well, into the cellar we go. Pocket watch, only $600 worth. That's pretty bad. But we need everything we can get. I don't see anything else yet, but we're starting to get into the meat of this manor. So I hope we're starting to find the more valuable stuff, because this has actually been a really terrible start. And this is level 1. Oh. Okay, I can't pick it up. It looked like it was going to be a little too heavy. Ah, crap. Well, at least it didn't destroy my record player. Yet. Alright, I'm just going to leave it there. Unfortunately, this creature I can't do anything with. It's gonna cause some problems. Oh, there's something in the corner. I'm vomiting over all of the treasure, dude. No, do not. I know what you're gonna do. This does eventually come off. I just have to wait for him to get tired. Thankfully, this doesn't hurt me. Alright, there you go. It's really annoying, but it's done. This lost a decent... Oh, crap, there's another one. Get away from it. I don't want to be spitting over this treasure, too. How much is that so far? That is... 5K? We need more. We shut this door for the moment. Oh, there's no door. Okay, never mind. Where was the treasure I seen over here? I saw a thing light up. Here it is. Ah, fun. I can't see where I'm going. Okay, drop it. Perfect. So that was the music box, and it makes you dance around like a ballerina. The problem is, I can't really move when I'm doing that. Well, I can move, I'm just not controlling my actual direction because I'm spinning. So that makes putting things in your cart a lot more annoying. But thankfully, I got my quota. I'm just not going to bother with the rest of the stuff here. There's more things probably in this manor. But I'm best to just take my goods and leave. So we're gonna plop it in. And because that's enough for the only extraction point, I'm just gonna go back to our... I almost said ship. We wanna go back to our truck and just get ready to leave. Okay, the game wasn't ready for me yet. Okay, now I'll start the engines. Let's get out of here. So that's day 1 complete. Level 1's always the simplest one, especially in single player. So now that I got some money, we can get an upgrade or 2, but I gotta be careful on our money because 9K is not much. If anything, I should be more careful about certain things. Tumble launch is huge because this can be worked as an attack if I really wanted it. So I'm gonna put that down. And then let's see what else I can buy. It's not much. I only have another 4K to work with. If anything, I think some stamina upgrades. I'm gonna spend all my money, which is not the best idea. But because of how hard this challenge is by myself, it's actually okay, because I'll get all this back. Since I'm only playing this by myself, I'm the only one that has to worry about the budget. So, I can buy whatever I want. It's not like anyone else needs this stuff, because I'm the only one using all these upgrades. So we got 2 stamina upgrades. That's gonna help run away pretty fast. And wait, where'd the other thing go? Man, that really went far with a tumble launch. So now with this, I can jump. And as I tumble, I will fly forward, which can get us away from something pretty fast, but also it can double as an attack. So the tumble launch is gonna be helpful if I run into a smaller creature, because now I actually can defend myself. Hopefully we don't run into any more men with shotguns, but you never know. Alright, so what do we need here? First quota is 10k. Wow, this is a weird layout. I don't think I've ever played this map. Hey, would you look at that? It's a thing. Right in the beginning. That's very heavy. That's why we want the baby head back immediately. If it's gonna cry, then that's gonna alert things. And I don't want the sound to be a problem. Alright, so we already got almost half of our quota. That's really good to start. There's another thing right here. Can't tell what that is. It's like a little spoon or a... No, maybe it's a little glass slipper. It kind of looks like a shoe. This is supposed to be a museum after all. Not going that way. Good to see that laser before I walk right into it. I can go past it if I crouch, but there's no reason. Now if I could just go around like this. I seen there was something over here. Or was that just it? I think that was what I saw. So we're good. Oh, another treasure. What is this? Oh yeah, that's right, we're jamming, baby. 10k, that's good. That's more than enough for quota, and there's a second extraction point here, so we're gonna need to get more money. And because we have ourselves some extra goodies, just like that, making sure it stays in the cart, that's more than enough. So whatever extra we have, we get a tax return. So those treasures are converted into money, and once the extraction point takes our treasure, it's gonna compress down the extra money into a bag, which is landed right in our cart, so that's perfect. So we already have 9,000 to go towards our next extraction. Now, we don't want to hit the bag, because just like any other thing of treasure, you can lessen the value of the money here. So we're gonna want to be careful with it, obviously. Don't want to take too many pot shots. Now, we want to look for the extraction point, but while we're doing that, we still want to find treasure here and there, because we don't know how much the second extraction point is going to require. So grab some stuff here and there. There's a Bloody Mary, now without the Bloody Mary, so it's just a glass. Wow, we're just finding all the things. Can I even lift this? Not really. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this. Ah, crap. Well, at least I saw that before I got shot. And then I got kicked. You know what? I got the tumble! Whee! It's not gonna work against this guy. Really not. The clown is... There's no way to fight this thing. Not in my current state. I need a weapon. But that was enough to distract him, apparently, so that's actually good. Alright, cool, because I can't go backwards. I have to go down this path somehow, so that works for me. Oh, come on, another dead end. I gotta be careful of the things that I collect here. I don't want to get any more treasure until I find the extraction point. And it should be down this hallway, if I had to bet. Yeah, sure enough, there it is. Finally. I don't know how much I need, and I might already have enough. Yeah, 10k, and I have 14. So that's why I didn't want to grab anything else, since I didn't want to deal with the stress of fighting any other enemies. Now, you do get a tax return here, but it's pretty much worthless, because the idea now is to get back to our truck. I now know there's a clown I gotta deal with, though, so I gotta be careful. I only have 30 HP to work with. We're gonna leave that. There's a clown. Thankfully, I saw him before he saw me. Go, go, go. If you want to turn off your flashlight, you have to crouch in this game, so you move a lot slower if you want to sacrifice your light, but you really do need to do that at times. And that was one of those moments. Alright, so we got past the clown. Got a little bit further to go. I just hope there's no more monsters here. I didn't mean to open the map twice. Get a little extra speed out of my run since I was out of stamina. Okay, again, I opened the map twice. I don't mean to do that. I hit the button once and I actually get a double press. Okay, we made it. We're good. Alright, so let's get ourselves out of here. What the heck was that? That sounded like a monkey scream. That was weird. There was nothing at the shop, or the truck, I should say, so I didn't know what that was. Alright, well, we got some health back getting to our truck, so that's good. I probably should still buy some. I only need a small health pack, so 4K, that's fine. Put that in. There's no way I can do this kind of stuff without full health, so it's better safe than sorry. Now, we can buy other things. Extra jump, so you can jump one more time. Might be useful, not 100% sure on that. The speed upgrade is definitely going to help, so grab one of these. Anytime I can move faster, I'm going to probably want that. There's no difference between these range upgrades, so why would I buy the 7K one when I can buy it for 6K? Shop smart. And I have another 6K to work with. Can't get crouch rest. You would get your stamina back faster when crouching. Oh, I can, actually, because, again, why would I buy it for 7K when I could buy it for 6? And it's another one for 8K. Wow, these prices are terrible on certain things. I think I'm just going to get the crouch rest for 6K. Because that's just enough money. Alright. So I got a whole bunch of different upgrades. That should make things a little bit more comfortable. Now, let's see how well we can do on day 3 here in R.E.P.O. So first things first, let's get our health back up. That's used up. You know what? Let's be kind. I'm going to put this right here. Recycle. Fills up the little meter because you recycled. Helping the environment. Alright, give me the range upgrade because now I can grab things from farther away. Just demonstrate. Look at how far away I grab my crouch rest. With this, I crouch down and I get my stamina back a lot faster. So that's going to also help us out in a pinch. And sprint speed, as that implies, we run faster now. So that should be good going into day 3 here. Hopefully we don't have a super high quota to work with. My very first time playing this game, I did have to solo a day by myself, and I almost survived it. So I'm used to doing this kind of stuff, but at the same time, the higher the quota, the more stressful this gets. Why is this going sideways? I'm not turning that. I'm just gonna grab it again. Because you can turn items if you hold down the right mouse button and just move your mouse around, but the cart's hitting walls. Alright, I already got a thing here. This is where the range upgrade really comes in handy. Got a monkey clapper toy. Can I grab the treasure and actually put it in the cart? That'd be great. I hear something. I don't think I'm grabbing this and getting it in our cart. Maybe? I need to put it on top of something else. I can't lift this treasure. Too heavy. Yeah, there's no way. Like, I can do this at most. Maybe, actually, if I can lean this up. I don't know. I did not mean to click that. If I can lean this up maybe we can get this. I keep on hitting the map because that's mapped to my mouse button. I'm gonna just have to leave the flamethrower. That would be really good to get in our cart, but I need strength upgrades. We haven't seen any of those in the shop yet. Two diamonds. Be very careful because these are very fragile. Oh crap! Well, good news, I got 2 diamonds before I died. I just couldn't bring them home. I thought I heard a door open earlier, and I was correct. That's what opened the door. So I didn't really get to go that far, but made it to 3 different days, and got a good amount of money. I think this is probably going to be a good stopping point, even though there's only 2 runs. As you can see, these runs can take a pretty long time, so it's best to stop while we were ahead. We made a good amount of money single player wise, so I'm pretty content with that. Every time you die, you restart back at day 1 anyway, so we're just in this constant loop of trying to make money. Anytime you do want to, leave a day early, you can self-destruct. But in single player, that's the most redundant thing. Because if you're gonna die, it game overs. So if you're self-destructing, you're just giving up for no reason because it's just accept your fate at that point by yourself. Self-destruct is more of a thing for the multiplayer side if you didn't want to continue on your own. But here in single player, there's no point. I just wanted to do that because it's funny to watch yourself blow up in this game. So that's going to conclude it for today's repo challenge. I think that was a pretty good attempt by myself. I definitely could have gotten more treasure if I had other people in a crew to work with, because there's a lot more you can do with friends in this kind of game, as you would expect. But getting through a couple different days by myself, at least making it to level 3, is pretty impressive single player, just because of all the monsters you're working with. I could probably get a little bit further than that if I put more time into this, but I do feel content with that run. So let me know how far you get while playing Repo in single player yourself. How much money have you made by yourself in Repo? Definitely let me know all of those facts in the comments down below. But with all that said, that's going to do it for our Repo challenge video. If you want to see more Repo gameplay, we have done a couple different videos of Repo over on my co-op channel, the LP League. So if you want to check out more Repo gameplay, this time in a multiplayer scene, go ahead and check out that series. I'll leave a link down in the description below to that said playlist, and it should be here on the end card for the end of this said video too. But with that said, that's going to do it for today's challenge video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.